Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Project Ozone 3. So, you'll notice that all the dirt is gone, and I have a bunch of these. So, as soon as I was able to, I started making these, and I leveled up all of the seeds. Like, I have stupid amounts of seed leveling that happened. We had the 2 Nether Star Crux. I don't even remember where I got this. I think that we got that from loot bags. So I am currently attempting to level the Nether Star stuff. And, you know, get enough of the draconic ones going that we can make more so that we can level that. Because it won't spread here. It just won't. So, but it'll grow super fast. How's that for fun? Oh, weird. Did it spread over there? What? No freaking way. And I failed with this because it needs to be in this, and it wasn't. So now the seeds are level 1 again. So it'll grow really, really fast. Spreading is still not very quick. And I don't know why I have 2 dragon seeds. Guess it doesn't really matter. But it's just a matter of getting enough stuff, because we have to make more dragon crux, which is going to require dragon scales, and we may we may actually just have to go fight the end dragon a couple of times in order to level that up, which strikes me as weird. So what is this stuff good for? Dragon egg chunks. Dragon egg chunks makes dragon eggs. That's it. I mean, at least we can make dragon eggs. And why is it not growing? Torch. Torch. Maybe it's lack of light. Do that. Light. Light. There we go. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the end dragon, it looks like. Just to... So, it's spreading, but it shouldn't spread there because... Is it just any crux? Oh, that would be cheaty. Cannot grow here. So it spreads there, but it doesn't grow there. So let's see if it leveled up. No, it did not. Okay, so that can go away. But, yeah, you see how fast it grows, and this one is supposed to take forever. So, let's look at the Nether Star Crux. Nether Star Crux. So we can actually make this with withering souls, and we have to go kill withers to do that. So I'm not super excited about that. And it did the thing again. So I may actually have to separate these. Gotta keep them separated. So we'll move this over. So that's kind of where I am now, is I need to... So this is here to keep the soil hydrated, because it doesn't otherwise. Now, these work in a 9x9, so it shouldn't especially matter that they're not directly underneath. So I'm not super concerned about that. And then we need to drop that and that, and then we'll toss a torch here. And that should keep everything going. I have no idea why this is not spreading. But, so that's kind of where I am. I spent an awful amount of time, like really a horrible amount of time, leveling these seeds, and it was awful. I actually own a seed reprocessor, so I could conceivably I could just put them through the thing and get the stuff back. But I don't necessarily know that I care, and it didn't level. But anyway, that's kind of that. My system, if I look up essence, is kind of really up there. So over here, you guys will recall that we have the garden cloches. Now, the garden cloches are actually really slow. I could speed them up if the magical crops would actually take fertilizer. They don't, so can't speed them up. But I'm not really interested in having a lot of most of the things. I mean, the biggest things that I want are going to be the biotite. There we go. This stuff. We need like 1 million of these. See, all of it. Let's see what the recipe is. Uses for this. Okay, fine. My desk is apparently not as level as I thought it was. So this is kind of... This is what we need, this stuff here. Let's do this. And then there. Because we need to make a whole ton of the dark iron. Is it this stuff? So extra extended crafting. Extended crafting. Because we want to make more of these, which are going to require black iron. It's black iron, not dark iron. Everybody's got the same. So we want to make these, which is going to require iron, jade, and ender biotite. And we need a ton of it. Jade. So we'll grab that. We'll grab iron. And then we're going to grab biotite, which we've got a little bit of. And then we'll start this processing. So the next thing I'm going to be doing off camera is I'm going to make a couple more garden cloches and kind of duplicate this setup and expand it, and we're going to set all of our essences up so that we have at least one of each essence farming. Oh, and the reason that we want the black iron stuff is for the, like I said, the extended crafting. I mean, in order to make another crafting table, we're going to need 57 more black iron ingots, which honestly means that we need 114 because it requires 2 advanced tier crafting tables to make the elite, and that just gets up to the elite. Now when we want these, we're actually going to need so we're going to need 2 of the elites, so we're going to need 2 of the advanced, so that's going to be 4 of the advanced, which means we're going to need 8 of these. And the sad part is, you, as far as I can tell, you can't use the recipes for the previous tier. You actually have to have each of the top tier ones. So I'm a little cross about that, actually. I was kind of thinking of setting up an arrangement like this, surrounded by the whatchamacallits, the growth crystals, because this is actually faster than the garden cloches. It's a lot faster. I just don't necessarily think that I need all of that stuff going. I mean, we're going to be using a lot of biotite and jade. Let's actually check to see if I have jade. Okay, so we're gonna plant the jade seeds at some point, so that we have enough jade, because we're kind of short on jade. But yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of these crafting tables. Because like I said, the recipes don't go down. So anything that we like, we'll pick a recipe here. Cazadorian, Barahuntian. This is kind of dumb. Do these actually mean anything? Yeah. So I'm not really excited about that. But we've got everything else going correctly-ish. Is that? Oh, it's a parrot. I thought, why is that thing blue? Eventually we will actually maybe want to do something with the fluid cows, but we'll see about that too. So what disaster were we doing? So we were trying to get into neutronium, but we can't. These actually require mods that we're not currently doing. Modular ingots we couldn't get into because I can't remember. So let's finish off some thermal expansion here. Let's go down to whatever. I have a lot of pizza. Alright. So in thermal expansion, we're gonna have to do it here. I forget. Thermal expansion. So if we want to make signalum, we'll do that. And I think that we have signalum essence in here. Yeah. So we're trying to make one signalum ingot and some lumium ingot. So let's look at lumium. One of those. Okay, so we're actually going to have to get some more crafting CPUs going. Alright, so that should be done. Oh no, we need 12. Okay, well, fine. That's 12 of those. And then we'll need 10 of those. Okay, now these are done. Alright, we're amazing. Now we need to set up the signalum upgrades and the signalum conversion. So that gives us this, and then conversion. Pop that in here. And now we'll grab one of these. Definitely more crafting CPUs. So now these are done. Alright. So let's look into the Electrum jetpack. So one of the problems we were having with the jetpacks is it simply was refusing to craft. Jetpack. So we have one of these, we have a hardened jetpack, we have 2 hardened jetpacks. So in order to make the, reinforced is the next one? Electrum, yeah, reinforced. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these. We're gonna need destabilized redstone. So we could actually set up, these are basic, so let's look at upgrade. No, they're not upgrades, they're conversion kits. There we go, conversion kits. So we're going to end up making more magma crucibles, so I'm going to go ahead and break this and set up some auto crafting. It seems fun. This has 7 of 8 channels, so we're not going to go there. This has 3. This is 23 channels, so we could conceivably go here. So we want a... So our fluid transposer has to be adjacent to our this is faster. So magma crucible fluid transposer. So we want to tell it to no. So it's going to automatically export here. And import, and this is the front. So import and export here. So now we're going to need an export bus. We'll need one of these, and then we're going to need one interface maybe. So we'll put this on the back. Side. That should be the back. Yeah. So we'll do this. We'll do smart cable. And then we're going to say redstone. We're going to say crafting card. Would be one of these. Go. Pop that in there. Start that. Start that. Do we actually have a recipe for? I think we do. We shouldn't need. Okay, so that's that. And if this is the bottom, then that's the back. So we want to change that. So now we'll need an interface. Interface. Go. Alright. So theoretically, what this should do is if we go ahead and we tell it bucket. We have some buckets, people. Just in case you were worried about we were going to run out, we have them. So we'll toss that in there, and then it automatically gets outputted to the system. So now we can tell it processing pattern there, there. Why are those listed differently? So now we can tell it that a bucket put in there equals redstone. So now we can say I don't know, whatever. So let's look at thermal again. Was it jetpack? So now if we make two of these. So redstone energy flux duct. So one of the things that we can now do, so electrum ingot. So we should actually be able to go electrum ore and go one of those. Recipe. Now we can make electrum on demand. And then flux ducts. So jetpack. In order to make this, we need a redstone energy flux duct. So redstone energy flux duct. So we want to change that to hardened. Go. Swap that out. Tell it that this is how we make that. And now we can tell it that if we make one of these, and we switch this to processing, clear that recipe, put one there. Oh, you know what? Actually, we should just do all of them, because we don't want the unprocessed ones sitting around. Fluid transposer. Fill these. Now we come back over here, and we have the full ones. And there we go. So now, whenever we want to, we can go ahead and make these. And these are better than the other ones. So, I mean, these hold transfer 9,000 RF a tick. And they have a higher whatever. So if I want to, we can now automate the production of those, which leads to automating all of our higher tier flux ducts from thermal foundation, should we end up using them. But 2 thrusters. All of that for 2 thrusters. And it's done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, you know, then please leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I hope you folks have a great night.